Hey guys, how's it going? I just got a set of crash bars. I'm gonna see if I can attempt to put these on this old Sportster back here. This is a 2001 Sportster. And I got these bars off Amazon, 78 bucks. Anyway, I was kind of impressed when we got them. They look pretty good. We'll see how they fit up. I checked out another video and trying to come up with some clarity on how to put them on, but we'll see. All right, here's how they came. I just unwrapped them out of the box. Really impressed with them. Not too bad a shape. I mean, they look pretty rugged, durable, look good. Anyway, how it looks like it sets up, it pretty much goes off of the top motor mount right in here, these two bolts. And this kind of goes up inside the front motor mount, and I believe it sets like this. And it bolts up to the two up top there in the bottom motor mount. It'll be right through here, and I give a couple of long bolts that go through here and here. And I think that's all there is to it. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is I got it set up here on the stand. First thing I'm gonna do is take off the fender. I don't want to ding it up and scratch it. Start there. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take loose the two top bolts on the bottom motor mount bracket on each side, which will be replaced by the long bolt that's provided in the kit. Okay, I got that out. Now I'm going to take out the two top motor mount bolts. They also hold on the horn bracket. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. All right, so I believe okay, right at this point I was trying to come up with any solution I could that was easy, simple, and get the job done. My patience is really wearing thin at this point. I'll explain in the upcoming video of what happened here. But anyway, it worked out, and you know, maybe it's a good thing we put videos out there so we can see exactly what you got to go through to make a product work. drilled out this washer, couple washers, deburred them, filed them, and just to get the burrs off, and then you'll see what I ended up doing with them. But it worked out for the best. Yeah, at this point, there's no turning back. We've all been there. You buy the product, by the time you get into it, you're too far into it. It just becomes that inevitable vision quest where it's like, I'm going to finish this damn thing, and no matter what I got to do it, it's going to get done. Anyway, like I said, it did work out, but yeah, I was pretty pissed about this time, and this had to be the most time I'd ever invested in four bolts. I think that's what was really working at me. I just couldn't get it to mock up and turn out right. But yeah, anyway, onward and upward. Okay, after mocking it up, taking it apart a couple of times, trying to figure out what's going on, here's what I'm down to. This bracket right here, you see that? It's right through there. Goes through this top motor mount, and they give you this long bolt right here. So anyway, I put that all together, and there's about 175 thousandths slop between the bracket and this motor mount up here. So I had to come up with something to fill the void in there. So what I got on this back side here was 2 washers, and it wanted to go to this side of it, so it fit up better. I had to put them on this side, which is kind of awkward. So anyway, I had to drill out a couple of washers because this is, I believe, an M10 bolt. And everything I've got around here is standard English, but anyway, so I got 2 washers, fills the void pretty good, and I got the slop out of it. The trick was I finally had to take a bolt through here on the back side and hold those 2 washers on there and slide this up in there. There just isn't much room with the old, the old rectifier in the way right here, but that's the easiest way to do it. I think I got it. Now, I sent the wife off to get a couple of motor mount bolts because when I went to mount up this, of course, then it's too short when I put the crash bars on there. So they're in a 3/8/16, 1.5 inches. So I told her, excuse me, 1 1/4 inches. I told her, go get me an 1.5 inches, 3/8/16 if you can find any coarse thread. And we'll go from there. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this bottom up here and put the bolt through it. And that's the trick though, just going through the back side. I got a bolt through this right here, a short one. So I'm gonna slide on through here and see if I can take it on over. Anytime I go into these projects, I always try to be open-minded about it because you just don't know what you're gonna run into. Like I said, this is what I thought would be a quick, simple bolt up has turned into mocking it up. A 2-hour ordeal to try to figure out how it fit up best, snugging everything up, and then finally figuring out, okay, we gotta get that slop on the one side of that motor mount taken care of, and I think that's where we're at. All right, so we're heading in the right direction now. I said it just takes time and patience. And then when you go into these babies, you don't know what you're gonna get into. Yeah, okay, let's see if I can get this on there. This holds the clutch cable. I got a little star deal behind it. So I can put this on here without dropping washers and trying to record at the same time. All right, there. All right. There, that's much better. Much better. I like it. There, that's what we're looking for. Man, that was rough. All right. Okay, got our spacing set up right on this bottom bracket. Had to put some spacers in the back side of this one. So after mocking it up, that's where they need to be, on that side of it. Wish it could have been on this side. Had to put a bolt through here. I think we're set up, ready to go. All right, now time to grab the bars and head to the next situation here. All right, the other thing we had to do here was get some longer 3/8/16 bolts. Wife just made a bolt run here. She said the shortest they had was 2 inches, but it looks like it's gonna work. So that allows us to get the horn back in there. Got her hooked up, and we got plenty of room upstairs here to get the threads through. So I got everything mocked up, snugged up. We get everything tightened up here, and we'll see what we end up with. It's coming along all right now. All right, last cinch up on these. There we go. Okay, now we get the bottom tightened up here and everything snugged up, see what happens. One other thing I like to do is always clean up my wires or zip ties that I've cut. Give me a little slack in them. Zip tie it back up in there. Kind of makes it neat, secures everything real nice, so it doesn't get loose on us. Put the fender back on, tighten up the bolts, and we're finishing up. All right, we got them on. Turned out good. It just took some time, some fitting. What I think of it, you know, I mean, it could have been a situation where I had to go find some extra parts and bolts. I had some washers. You know, I had to drill out some washers. These definitely are using 10mm bolts. You know, everything I got is 3/8. It worked out all right though. Just getting that bottom piece down here fit up so it had the slack out of it. And everything tightened up good. Other than that, they're a good looking set of bars. Heck yeah, they're nice. Are they simple bolt up? No. It's like anything else that covers a span of about 25 years of motorcycles. You know, general application, yeah, that means you might have to do some work for it. But yeah, it turned out okay. Anyway, this baby's ready to hit the highway, and anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Keep riding.